From the dawn of human civilization, great stories have been told of kings and conquerors, of love and betrayal, of empires that rose to unimaginable heights, and of civilizations that collapsed into dust. These stories are not just legends, they are the foundation of the world we live in today. To truly understand our present, we must journey back through the greatest tales of the ancient world. Our story begins in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, where the first cities emerged along the banks of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Here, the Sumerians invented writing, built monumental temples called ziggurats, and crafted myths that still echo through time. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest surviving works of literature, tells the tale of a king's quest for immortality and humanity's eternal struggle to understand life and death. From Mesopotamia, we move to ancient Egypt, where for over 3,000 years, pharaohs ruled as living gods. They built pyramids that scraped the heavens and temples that still inspire awe. Egyptian civilization thrived along the Nile, its cycles of flood and harvest creating one of the most stable societies in history. Yet behind the glory were stories of rivalry, betrayal, and the pursuit of eternal life. Each pharaoh preparing for an afterlife filled with riches, guarded by gods like Osiris and Anubis. Further east, in the Indus Valley, one of the world's oldest urban cultures blossomed. The cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were marvels of planning, with straight streets, drainage systems, and trade networks stretching thousands of miles. Yet mysteriously, this great civilization vanished, leaving behind only ruins and unanswered questions. As centuries passed, the spotlight shifted to ancient China. From the earliest dynasties, Chinese philosophies developed that shaped not only its own destiny, but also the wider world. Confucius preached harmony and duty, while Taoist thinkers urged balance with nature. Great walls were raised to defend against nomadic invaders, and silk and inventions flowed along the Silk Road, connecting east and west. Meanwhile, across the Mediterranean, the Greeks told stories of gods and heroes, of democracy and philosophy. From Homer's Iliad to the teachings of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, Greek civilization gave birth to ideas that would forever influence the world. Their wars, from the clash with Persia to the rise and fall of Alexander the Great, brought both destruction and expansion, spreading Hellenistic culture across continents. But it was Rome that carried the torch forward. From a small city-state, Rome grew into the mightiest empire of the ancient world. Its legions conquered lands from Britain to the Middle East, while Roman law, engineering, and culture laid the groundwork for modern civilization. Yet Rome's story is also one of corruption, civil wars, and betrayal. From Julius Caesar's assassination to the eventual fall of the Western Empire in 476 CE. In the Americas, far from Europe and Asia, other great civilizations thrived. The Maya carved vast cities from the jungles of Central America, charted the stars with stunning accuracy, and built pyramids that rivaled those of Egypt. The Aztecs in Mexico created a powerful empire, blending warfare, religion, and artistry. To the south, the Incas ruled the Andes with ingenuity, building roads and cities high in the mountains, connected by their vast empire stretching along South America's spine. And then there were the Persians, who built the first great superpower of the ancient world. Their empire stretched from Greece to India, ruled with tolerance and efficiency. Kings like Cyrus and Darius created systems of governance that influenced empires for centuries to come. Yet even they fell to the Greeks under Alexander, reminding us that no empire is eternal. Across Africa, beyond Egypt, the kingdom of Kush and later Aksum thrived, connecting trade routes across the Red Sea. In West Africa, Ancient Ghana and Mali rose centuries later, but even in antiquity, Africa was a land of kingdoms, gold, and power. All these civilizations tell stories of greatness, but also of fragility. The Hittites, Phoenicians, Babylonians, and countless others rose and fell, each leaving their mark on human history. The common threads are always the same: ambition, belief, conquest, creativity, and the constant dance between order and chaos. What makes these stories timeless is not just the monuments they left behind, but the human spirit they reveal. The desire to build, to love, to rule, to understand the mysteries of the universe, these are the same drives that guide us today. From Mesopotamia's clay tablets to Rome's crumbling ruins, from the Great Wall of China to the jungles of the Maya, the ancient world's greatest stories remind us of who we are. They are echoes across time, whispering that civilizations may fall, but their stories live on forever.